Anyway, let's get on to the Golden Globes.
Yes.
Right. So a while ago, we announced all the Golden Globe nominees.
It feels like an age ago, but yeah.
So we're just going to go through all of the categories and say who won what. And I will mention anyone we were if for the ones that I remember, I'll mention who we maybe wanted to see win or a surprise didn't win. So best drama movie went to The Brutalist. Notable films that missed out here, obviously Dune 2. Best musical or comedy went to a film called Emilia Perez. I know nothing about this film. I believe there may be some controversy around it, but I don't know much about it. Also, I'm not going to comment. Obviously, notable snubs could potentially include things like Wicked. This is one that boils my blood a little bit. Best animated film.
Oh, I saw this.
Flow. Now, I have heard that Flow is an amazing animated film. I struggle to believe that The Wild Robot, which is the most nominated animated film in history, was not the best animated film this year.
Yeah.
And my argument is, if Flow is actually a better animated film, or just film full stop, than The Wild Robot, 2024 should be regarded as the greatest year in animation history.
Yeah, to have two, like, insane. Also, why is that one not the most nominated animated film?
Do you know what? If something's getting nominated to potentially win an award in more categories than any film of its kind ever, surely that must mean it's the best film of its kind ever.
Yeah.
You would think. Anyway. Best non-English film, Emilia Perez. Which is why I haven't seen it. I don't watch a lot of non-English things. Best actor and actress in a drama. Fernanda Torres in I'm Still Here. And Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. The Brutalist I've heard is phenomenal. I do plan on watching it eventually, but my list is ever growing. Best actor and actress in a musical or comedy film. Demi Moore for The Substance. I've also heard that's great, but I thought that was a horror film, so I don't know why it's a musical or comedy.
We know comedy is quite a loose term, so. And
then Sebastian Stan for A Different Man, which I believe is the one where he plays Donald Trump.
Yeah, I think it is. And I saw the post winning where Anthony Mackie interrupts an interview and he's like, "We won! We finally won!" Even though it's not anything to do with him.
Oh no, A Different Man is the one about the gentleman with severe facial disfigurement.
Oh, with the Elephant Man.
Yes.
Yes, I remember when
with Adam Pearson. That's what that's about.
Okay.
Not the,
I mean,
project.
Yeah.
I've heard he's phenomenal in that. I've not watched it. Best support actor or actress in a film period. Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez and Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. Makes 2 Golden Globes in 2 years for Kieran Culkin. Best director went to Brady Corbet for The Brutalist. Best screenplay went to Peter Straub for Conclave. Of course, 2, again, notable potential snubs there would be Dune Part 2. I know a lot of people are expecting Dune Part 2 to do pretty well. Best original score went to Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Challengers, the Zendaya tennis film, which again, I've not got around to watching. Apparently it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was a lot of hoopla about Dune Part 2 not being eligible for the Oscars in original score, but it was nominated at the Golden Globes and it still didn't win. So, best original song, El Mal for Emilia Perez. I don't have the name of who did it though.
Okay.
Now, this one I know has caused a stir online. Cinematic and box office achievement. Some of the nominations in here were things like Inside Out 2, which is the highest grossing animated film of all time. Deadpool and Wolverine, which grossed over $1 billion and became the highest grossing R-rated film of all time. The Wild Robot, which for a very small budget film became a breakout success.
Yeah.
The winner was Wicked. Now, I'm not trying to. I don't know any of the right phrases right now. Rain on anyone's parade. I'm not. Enjoy what you enjoy, please. It's so important that people enjoy whatever they enjoy and enjoy the things you enjoy. As far as I'm concerned, as someone who loves the cinema, and I'm going to get a bit weird about it, view it almost in like alongside a religious experience in a lot of ways. Or you go there to be at peace and enjoy something and just
I get what you're
focus
saying.
on a thing. Obviously, it's not the same caliber as religion. For some people, it might be, but it's that kind of place of respect where you're relying on other people to respect each other in an unspoken way.
Yeah.
A film where the major discussion online was about whether you're allowed to be loud and obnoxious while watching it, and didn't really achieve anything else, shouldn't be winning this award over the other films nominated. I don't know what cinematic or box office achievement Wicked did.
Yeah, I feel the rough thing is as well, I feel like it's got that off name value.
Yes, because it wasn't even the best musical or comedy this year.
Yeah.
Apparently, that was Emilia Perez. I don't understand, and it's not that I wanted Deadpool Wolverine to win or The Wild Robot to win or Inside Out 2 to win, but they have like actual
Tangible.
you broke a record.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough when it's like,
what's the point of that award if not to acknowledge one of them three?
Yeah. I'm agreeing with
and that's a lot of the sentiment online as well.
I can imagine.
Onto TV. Best drama series. I don't think it's going to be a massive shock to many people. Shogun.
Yeah, very good.
Which I haven't got around to watching still, but I will.
Can confirm it's very good.
Best comedy or musical series. This was realistically, as far as I know, between two shows. And it wasn't the one maybe we would have wanted. Hacks won instead of The Bear. I believe, based on what I've read, the expectation was it was going to be one of them two. As it has been them battling out on a lot of awards this year.
I will say I'm fine with it. The Bear has won a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm okay with them letting someone else win.
Yeah. Best limited series went to Baby Reindeer, which of course was a phenomenal hit for Netflix this year. It is very good.
Forgot that came out this year.
Yeah. Best actor and actress in a drama series. Hiroyuki Sanda for Shogun, and Anna Sawai for Shogun. Shogun just clears the drama category. Rightfully so by the sounds of it.
Yeah, there was some amazing performances in that show.
Best actor and actress in a comedy series. Gina Smart for Hacks and Jeremy Allen White for The Bear, which I read somewhere takes Jeremy Allen White up to, I believe, 6 or 7 awards for his individual performances in 3 seasons of The Bear, which is incredibly impressive.
My guy needs a bigger mantelpiece.
Yeah, he's running out of room to put it. Rumour has it there's actually one that uses a toilet paper holder now.
No, he stores them all in the oven like his jeans.
It's like the meme from the Simpsons Family Guy crossover when Peter and Homer are having a fight, and Homer opens a cupboard full of Emmys and starts throwing them at Peter, and Peter's like, "No fair, I don't have one of them."
That's really good.
Best actor and actress in a limited series. Jodie Foster in True Detective Night Country, and Colin Farrell in The Penguin.
I saw this. Didn't that make him one of 3 people to get an award as a Batman villain?
Maybe.
And I think it was either that or did he win another award?
No, not this.
I think it was just that. To him, Heath Ledger, and who's the other Joker that's won? There's another Joker that's won an award.
Joaquin Phoenix for the first Joker?
Oh, yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. So them 3, he's one of those 3 people that have, as a Batman villain, have got an award.
Fair enough.
Which is pretty cool.
And then best actor and actress in a supporting role. Tanobo Asanj for Shogun. I'm sorry, I butchered her name there. Or his name, sorry. And Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer. For the most part, I don't think there's many crazy, oh my god, I can't believe they didn't win. I think The Brutalist being a much more smaller scope film than Dune Part 2 will have shocked some people in upsets in Best Actor, Best
Yeah.
Drama, Best Director, maybe Best Original Score. My big thing here is how, after being the most nominated film in animation history,
Are you not
has
winning
The
it?
Wild Robot not won anything?
Yeah. That is. It doesn't help the public opinion of awards shows don't respect animation.
No. Don't get me wrong, I know I get passionate about a lot of things on here, and I'm not going to apologise for that. It's my fucking podcast. I will get passionate if I want to. But I think even you realised how much I vibed with The Wild Robot based on the fact that I wanted to talk about it, even though only I'd seen it because I thought it was that worthy of discussion. So to see it not get any wins, I was really quite upset for it, because I was like, they worked so hard on that. Everything top to bottom was phenomenal. If that can't win awards, it's almost like, right, what can animation do to win awards then?
I'd love if they bring out another one. Just to
What, The Wild
find them.
Robot 2?
Well, no, not even the wild, like their next project, and they're like, okay, we're gonna make sure this one fucking wins an award this time.
Go a little bit villainoc, like you can't ignore us anymore.
Just like an absolute another banger, and it's just like, how many times they're just like, we'll keep making these till you acknowledge that we deserve awards.
Yeah. All I would say for the Golden Globes, and they're not going to listen to this, but I'm going to give them my opinion anyway. Comedy/musical series is a fine category, because comedy or musical series/film does make sense, because like the chances of there being enough great ones of each of them to have their own category every year is fine. There needs to be more categories though. Your three options being drama, musical, comedy, and animated in film, and that being the three awards, is crazy. How are horror films not getting their own category? Horror films are the backbone of cinema. They are the lowest budget films that have the best return on investment. If I was to like manage to convince a bunch of rich people to give me their money and like trust me to invest in projects, I would be investing about 90% of the money into horror films I believe in, because the return on investment, as a general rule, especially over the last 10 years, has been reliable. It's not been like, oh, we're going to make $1 billion off a $5 million, but they've been good. And people always want more horror films, and horror as a genre is like so expansive, with like, you've got body horror and slashers and psychological thrillers. How does horror films not have its own category?
True. I also surprised like something like a docu-series category or something, because there's so many of them come out every year, and they're on like ones come out on streaming sites and everything. So
and I would like there to be more emphasis put on animation, voice artists, and the such, to give them the platform they deserve, especially when we know how much they are fighting right now to protect animation. These award shows that claim to be all about the art could probably do a better job voicing their support for them.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that got kind of roasted, as well as the weirdness of how they decide what wins the Cinematic and Box Office Achievement Award, was they had a graphic on a screen in the venue that showed number of awards based on studio. So like Netflix and Paramount and stuff like that, which is tacky as all hell, because guess what? Studios don't make films. Netflix don't make films. They pay someone to make films.
Yeah, and then just slap the name on it.
Yeah, like that's...
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Don't be nice about multi-billion-dollar companies, full stop.
Agreed.
I think the world would be a lot happier then. If you're a multi-billion-dollar company, I'm going to assume you're bad, unless you prove otherwise. But there we go. That is the Golden Globes for 2024. It's the 2025 Golden Globes, but it covers 2024.
Yeah.
Weird. But there we go.